Live.
Wait, imagine we come out like this bubble, a champagne glass. You know the champagne for the burlesque dancers?
Yeah.
And we're like,
And we're floating, and all the bubbles come out. They're she's splashing.
We have like little feathers. We're like, and burlesque. Hello, it's Deanne Munoz, and welcome back to another. We are in season 5, you guys. Ooh. Holy shit. Holy fuckolas.
It's 48
We are in
episodes.
season 5 of Unleash Your Sexy. And episode 1, I'm completely excited to have my best friend, Tania Maria, here.
And the crowd goes wild.
Everyone, keep the thongs and the underwear and bras back there.
Yes, I'll cut them at the end of the show. Thank you very much.
We'll collect them in the store. Lap dances, everything's taken afterwards.
Yes.
I'm super excited. As you guys know, we've had Tania Maria on, I think season 1, maybe? Like at the beginning, like a year ago when I kind of first started, or even longer.
And then last month.
Yeah, well,
For
then we
Miami.
did that New Year's, but it was like a big group of us, so it was
That's
kind of
true.
like it wasn't like so personal.
That's
it was
true.
just like me and you.
Oh,
and
you're
like,
right. I didn't
and
think
like
about that.
our own little personal jokes and things that we know.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited right now. So we have an amazing topic. Okay, so we love to talk.
Yes, we do. me more than her.
And we love to debate.
Yes.
And I respect her opinion, and it could be complete opposite of mine, and mine could be the opposite. But we respect each other's opinions, and we debate, and we love to debate each other.
Yeah.
And have a good time,
Absolutely.
and remain friends, and respect each other's opinions.
We're grown women.
Oh yeah, we're on grown women stuff. Thank you.
I mean, I've known Deanne since 2012. It's a long time. So there really isn't anything that she can say that will surprise me or make me think different about her. You know, like, and I think that she knows, we both know our underlying intentions of things. We know our hearts and where it comes from. Whether our opinion is too brass or not, it's like we know where our intentions are. We have good hearts, good people. We just come from a good place, and we have things that may not be the best opinion. That's it.
And I think I love the word grown woman, because I know, like, when I was in my early 20s, I acted a certain way and I behaved a certain way and I had a certain mind frame. But the older I got and the more experience I got and the more I learned of coming from a place of love
Yes.
and respect and loyalty, like, everyone's opinion in this room is valid.
It's true.
Nobody's right and nobody's wrong.
Right.
Because we all come from different backgrounds, different lifestyles, different religions, different races, different cities, where it could be like north side, south side, east side, west side.
Yeah.
And it all plays a crucial role in how we start to believe.
Exactly.
And I've learned as a grown woman, everyone's opinion is right to them because that's their personal experience.
Exactly.
So what I get to do is like listen and be like, oh, okay.
And then we can also enlighten them, right?
Yes.
As our own experiences may differ than what they just said, we can enlighten
Right.
them on what maybe they might change their mind. Like we can say, hey, but this is my experience, whatever topic we're talking about. And they might be like, oh my gosh, my mind's changed. I actually now agree with whatever is going on that maybe I didn't get to experience or see myself.
And I think that's a beautiful thing, as I feel like we're in a whole different consciousness for 2021. We're in a whole different consciousness of like, let's all respect each other. Let's all learn from each other. Like, estamos tranquila con todo.
Yeah.
You know, that happens around us. Because at the end of the day, like, there's no time. Like, there was so much time. I feel like the world wasted so much time last year in negativity, in being drama, and like this year, like, let's up level, let's elevate each other, and like let's bring out the greatness in each other.
I think last year made us all take a big seat, a really big seat,
Big seat.
a huge seat.
Like a seat where the whole world had to sit the fuck down.
Exactly. Like things came into perspective, right? What's important? Who's important? What our next moves could be. Taking time to actually build that thought process behind what is really honestly important and real.
Right.
And with that being said, our topic today is...
Yeah. Let's go. Go. You introduce it. Let me do it?
Yeah, I like when you do it.
So the topic is it her? Okay. So the topic is, guys, this one is for you guys. And ladies, this one is hella for you guys. Because I feel like we all have girlfriends or relationships or friends. This is a very controversial thing that I feel like happens a lot with amongst my friends. Is it okay to have girls' night when you're in a committed relationship. Tanya, up next. Go, speak. Mike is?
If you're going to have to ask that question, you can't be my boyfriend. Period.
Ooh.
I will always, always have girls' night, no matter what. The way that I feel men should have guys' night, respectfully on both parties. I'm not going to be out until 9 in the morning with my girls, but I'll be out till at least 5 or 6 because, I mean,
She's what? Not all. You said what? I'm a murder motherfucker. I'm a murder.
No,
motherfucker.
because
you
look,
come home at 9 and 10 a.m. We're done.
How
No,
would
no,
you
no,
feel-
no, no.
I said 6 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock.
What would you do if he did that?
Hold on, but respectfully, I said both parties respectfully. Want to know
Use
why?
that one. I'm big. You
I
know
know.
what?
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna be all night. I'll just be up till 5 or 6.
No,
I'll be back.
She said not 9 or 10, but 5 or 6.
But let me tell you why and how it would be respectful.
okay, go
because
ahead.
there is a,
We're listening. Remember, listening ears.
Exactly, listening. There's also boundaries to this.
Orejas
Hold on.
grande.
The boundary is this.
Okay.
If I call you at 2, 3, 4, 5, you better answer my fucking phone on the first motherfucking ring. That phone better be charged. I don't want to hear that it died. I don't want to hear that it's dying or I didn't hear it. You will answer the phone on the first ring or the first 3 rings, period, end of story. Me, I got out of a relationship recently. I had a long distance relationship and I had my girls' nights, but guess what? He was across the world and no matter what time he called,
You answered.
even if I was sleeping, I
Always.
had the emergency bypass option on your phone.
Which, just so you guys know, when you have a best friend named Tania Maria, on my phone, I'm pretty savvy when it comes to computer and the editing for film. But there's somewhere on my phone where she got my phone and was like, I'm gonna set my phone to a ringer. I was like, cool. But she said to bypass when it's on a like go to
Emergency
sleep mode,
bypass.
it rings. So like the other night I was asleep with somebody and I was like, all I heard was brown-eyed girl.
That's
'Cause
my
everyone
phone.
that I love has a ringtone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could have swore I fucking turned my phone on silent last night. And then I was like, I'm gonna let it go. It hung up. And the person I was like, where's this music coming from? Right?
I mean, but that's a good option
And then
to
she called
have.
back again. It's in a row. And I was like,
It was emergency.
I'm like, it's like 6 in the morning. And I was like, what? She's like, are you coming home? And I was like, oh, are you kidding me? I'm asleep. And I was like, how did your ringtone go through? She's like, I said it like that. I was like, how? I'm like, show me so I can set that up.
So that's the rule. That's
was
the exception
cute.
is that
Yeah.
when my ex, and he can attest to everything I'm telling you, whenever he
Right.
called, day or night, that phone rang, I'm answering.
I love that. I love that.
And I always had a portable charge
love
with me.
that. I
Or
think
if I
that's
didn't have a portable
respectful.
charger with
I
me,
think
I
that's
had
very
my phone
respectful.
charged, period, and I put low battery mode so it doesn't waste throughout the night. I will not be
Right.
out without you getting a hold of me, ever.
I'm the same
I will
way.
not.
I'm the same way.
Because I feel like,
suspicious though. There's some shady guys out there that would be like.
Wait,
well,
give the
let's
microphone.
do-
Give the microphone. Shh. Hold on. Hold on.
All right, I can't listen to this at the same time.
Yeah.
I hear you and then I hear
Okay,
you.
The echo. Okay.
Sorry. So you were saying. So basically, on the topic of
You're saying you're like there's shady
you can
guys.
be out,
something
I'm
like
gonna
that.
be out all night, but I won't be out all night because I'm gonna be out till 5 or 6, right? Something
Okay.
like that. But she says it's okay because
As long as you answer your phone.
as long as you answer your phone. But
Yeah,
quickly.
but the thing is, I know some guys out there that are shady because they want you so much. And I'm not saying you. I'm just
Oh.
saying period.
No, go ahead.
Just saying period. Just
Okay,
just
yeah.
normal people. Just in social status and social not status. That's the wrong word. Social
situations.
situations and psychology. There we go. Social psychology tells me that people are shady, and I've had this, not me personally, but I've had a friend to where his girlfriend would answer the phone while she's with the other guy, and the other guy didn't care, just as long as he was hitting it.
Question.
So that's why I'd be like, fuck that. Like I still don't.
I mean, listen.
I still don't trust you,
whether
like-
you're out at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, or you're home at midnight.
Yeah,
If
a
you're gonna
cheater
cheat,
is a cheater.
you're gonna cheat.
No
During the
matter
day,
what,
you're gonna cheat at
yes.
work. You're gonna cheat at the gas station. You're gonna cheat. Period. So for me,
Right.
it's about respect. That's my respect. Is I'm gonna answer the phone.
Answer
My
the phone.
location services will always be on, so that you'll know where I'm at all times. If you want me to go home, I'll go home. Period. Like if you ever home with wherever I'm at, I'll go home. I will never be like no and hang up on you and crap my phone. I would never do that to anybody.
Like little girl stuff.
Exactly. Like I've been in relationships
We're grown
long term
women.
since I was 14 years old. Always in
Yeah.
long term relationships. And first time being single for whatever.
No, this is really true. She's always been in long-term relationships.
Yeah.
Her first time being single. But I love the fact that it's interesting because we're having a conversation earlier when she was doing my makeup about respect, whether being friends in a relationship, who you're fucking with. And I always feel like at the end of the day, I don't know if it's we're Latinas or what city we were brought up in, or like
Absolutely, because
we're
we're Latin. We're
like
just
certain areas where like we're
Yeah.
women. Like you're gonna respect your man. He's always gonna be alpha.
For
You're
sure.
the man. You're in charge. I'm gonna respect you, even if we have a problem. I'm gonna handle it privately or something like that. So certain things
privately,
like,
absolutely.
yeah.
But however, and a big however, there's no ring on my finger. You're not telling me I can't go out or have girls' night. Period.
Right.
And even if I am married, I'm still not your property. I won't have girls' night that late. But when
Right.
I'm married to you, we'll have an agreement that yes, until 2 a.m, whenever the club's actually closed, or 2 a.m. Period at someone's house, it's fine. However, my ring is missing, so even if you're your girlfriend, if I love you so much, you're not telling me what to do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. You're gonna understand what I'm doing, and you can get a hold of me when you need to.
And-
Period.
Go ahead.
And vice versa is okay, right?
And
Absolutely.
they can send it to
Okay.
him. He could do the same
Okay.
thing.
See, my ex
I don't know if I believe you,
I
though.
gave no. Listen,
No. I
don't know.
my ex, I gave the opportunity to, and guess what he did? He went out.
He cheated.
No, I mean, I can't tell you he didn't cheat. I don't know if he did, but I do know this: he didn't answer the phone. I called you. You went out to the club. You didn't answer the phone. Oh, babe, I didn't hear. It was too loud. I had no service because I'm in Israel. No, because I'm in LA and I answer the phone every single time you call, no matter what, drunk or not, reception or not. You're gonna figure it out and get a hold of me, and I will always get back to you like immediately.
But there's something to say about that because just personally, when I go to sleep, I always tell my family, like, I'm the last person to call because I literally put my phone on silent.
Same.
So
Emergency bypass.
there's been like other than, can someone tell me how to bypass my phone so that Tanya's phone doesn't ring?
Nope.
But there's been times in my life where I've gone to sleep and I've had a weird feeling. Like there's a weird feeling that was something deep in my heart that was like, keep your phone on loud. And I'm telling you, like, that there's just, I honestly, like, there's something within my ancestors and ascended masters who, like, I'm feeling like I'm awakened to, where they're giving me a message that there's been probably like 5 times in my life where I've left my phone on loud. 5 times, mind you, 45. I'm about to be 45, you guys. 5 times in my
Looking like
life.
she's 25.
And can I tell you, all 5 of those times, some major fucking emergencies happened.
See what I'm saying? So set your contacts wherever you feel like it's important in your life to that bypass setting.
No. Because my daughter will call drunk. Like there's certain things, but there was just those 5 times in my life where I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and I was following my intuition with certain things. Forgot the point of my conversation.
Nothing that you wake up in the middle of your sleep feeling that something's wrong with someone.
Right. So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna do this for that.
On
What were we
loud or
talking
whatever.
about before that, on loud.
Keeping it
loud.
on silent because you go to sleep with it on
Oh,
silent.
okay. Oh, so that's what I'm saying. So I always tell my family members, like, relationship or not, like, my phone's off. Like,
I
I'm
know,
the
but-
last. Oh, I'm the last person to contact in an emergency. Like,
You should have it on.
Somebody needs to.
Just a bypass. Because I do silent too. I can't have my
Right.
phone on at all. It would be really disturbing. But just my mom, I have like a favorites list. You,
Okay.
my mom, whoever's my favorites list on my iPhone, have all the emergency bypass on.
I haven't thought about that.
You guys will know. You don't call me unless it is an emergency at night, past 12.
Okay.
You should, and I'll do it for you. I did it for myself and Jasmine. I'll do it for Abel next, and I'm gonna do it for your mom and your dad, like your best friends.
Okay.
Also your best friends.
I honestly don't have my phone is legit set on silent.
No, me too.
Like, there's no reason my phone should ever go off.
Well,
Yeah.
There's
Oh, I
emergency.
think that was the whole point. Was the whole fact is I like when I go to sleep, I tell people like my phone's off, it's off, period. But when I've been in relationships, if there is an issue, if when I've had like boys' night out, like I will leave my phone on.
girls night out.
Girls' night out. No, boys' night out. Like
When you've
I'm
had-
home sleeping.
They've had boys night out.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll leave my phone on loud.
Yeah,
So
just
like,
in case.
hey, let me know you got home safe.
For sure.
Like, and mind you, like I'm really fucking open minded. Like, babe, like go have fun. If you're in Vegas with the boys, go have fun. I'm that girl. I'm really open. Like, go have
Is
fun.
this something vibrating?
Enjoy yourself.
What's vibrating
Right?
so loud?
Wait, are we serious?
So loud. It's like vibrating on and on and on. It just stopped. It's okay. Sorry. It was right here in my ear.
So I feel like
Weird.
I'm super open minded in the sense of and this is from like
You're saying go to Vegas, have fun. You're not gonna say anything to them.
no, hold on. My thing is, you go to Vegas, have fun, babe. But there's all I want to know is what's going on, who's it going on with. At the end of the day, I get like you're a man. Men are men, and I'm telling you out of experience, I don't know many faithful men. So my thing is this: you can do what you want to do, baby.
Right.
If you're in Vegas, go have a good time. This little boys, they want to train a girl. Have a good time. But
Run a
my thing
train
is
on a
this,
girl.
Yeah, like my thing is, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I know.
So I'm down for that shit. Like, go ahead, have a fun time, but let me know what happened.
Right.
Let me know her IG, because when that bitch comes at me, trying to disrespect me and be like, I smashed your man, I'll be like, yeah.
Well, I hope he doesn't even get her IG. I hope it's like a one and done.
No. But I'm saying this is me. This is me, where I'm just like, let me know what happened, who it's what, because when somebody tries to come at me sideways or make us look stupid on Instagram, because girls be going on like Instagram trying to like blah 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 blah. No, we a couple. I'm gonna have your back. I'm not trying to make us look stupid. Don't make us look stupid. So you're gonna let me know what happened, with who. I'll be quiet about whoever else it happened with.
I hope he doesn't even know who it happened with. I hope it was a drunk night and he doesn't ever see the person, gets to know anything about her.
But you know what? But honestly, like that.
Period. Like you shouldn't even get that point where you even know her person's name, where she lives. You better just have your penis out and put it back in and go home. Done.
But I feel like I'd rather him know that.
No.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like me being who I am and whoever he probably is or whoever he knows, like, we have to make sure that we're protected and we're
For sure, but
for who we are. So let me know who she is, because if she comes at me sideways,
yeah, but then that means he has to talk to her. I don't have to know who she is. You get it? I don't have to have that conversation with her.
You think he already doesn't know her Instagram?
Yeah, no, a lot of guys don't. They just smash
Yes,
and
they
would go-
do. Every fucking guy knows the fucking Instagram. They know
And
exactly
she must
who
be really
is.
hot.
No, it's not. She's not
must be
hot.
really hot.
Trust me. Girls that run trains aren't hot.
It's true. I don't even know one. I just don't.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. They're not hot. But at the end of the day, my thing is this, like, babe, go have a good time. I'm not going to trip. Just, like you said, answer your phone, call me. You're back in the room or whatever.
Yes, I need to know
you
that.
You can be like, hey, babe, like, I'm with the boys. We're having a little fun. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me know what, and mind you, like, I'm not going to tell no other girlfriends, nobody's information.
Right. It's not their business.
I just want to know, because if somebody tries to come at me sideways, I'm going to be like, honey, I know. Yes.
Okay, but
he told me he fucked you. As a matter of fact, you know what? Here's our address. Come fuck us together. And I will literally have her come over. We'll smash her together.
Okay, but back to the subject. The question is it okay to have a girls' night while in a committed, like, back to that? Yes, it is. And if that question even comes up to me, if you ever have to even question it, you're not the one for me.
Okay, so
space is very important.
So I agree.
Balance.
I agree with. I think a man deserves space, and a woman deserves space in a
Good,
relationship.
thank you. Oh my God,
no,
thank you.
No, I'm saying everything has to be balanced. Balanced.
Totally.
Because I cannot see myself every fucking day with one person in my face. Right.
All day long. That's it. Just you and I. That's
and
it.
my girlfriends are everything to me.
Same core.
And women always ask me, like, how'd you get through this heartbreak? How'd you get through that heartbreak?
friends.
How are you so strong? Why are you always so positive? And I always say this, and this is because in my 20s, I was married and I was in a very toxic relationship that I didn't have one friend. I wasn't allowed to have a friend. But he had all his friends. He could go wherever he wanted, do whatever he did.
Narcissist, controlling.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny. I love you, though.
You.
I know.
BFF.
I really do. I love him. I do.
BFF, gang.
But that was
No,
his
we do.
past. I
Yeah.
mean, he was young.
Oh, yeah. He's so not like that at all anymore. And I learned is I would be so sad because, like, times that we'd fight, he would take up to Rosarito for, like,
Shit.
Memorial Day weekend with all his homies.
Papas and beer, baby.
They were, like, balling with money, and I'd be home alone with my daughter. Like, I don't even have a car. Like, he has the car. Like, and I learned from then, it wasn't even about a control. It was about me just having self-love, that how come I didn't have one girlfriend to hang out with?
Right.
Why I didn't have one girlfriend to reach out to?
Isolation is so much easier to manipulate.
Yeah, yes. So after that, today, like, my thing is, if you know me, I don't have guy friends. This year, though, is my first year having guy friends.
No, you need some of it.
Okay. So this is my first year having guy friends because I'm learning to trust again.
Good.
Right? That
Cheers
not
to
all
that.
men just want to smash, and that's it.
Okay, what else?
So, and I think it's about kind of balancing things out. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not seeing anybody or anything like. So I'm like, I could do that. But the girlfriend thing is, people always ask me like,
how'd you get through it?
Or Deanne,
Right.
like, you're so strong. You're always positive. I'm like, but do you know who my friends are?
Right.
Like, and people be like, you have a lot of girlfriends. I'm like,
Cheers to that.
guess what? I'm always gonna have a lot of girlfriends because I'm gonna run to my girlfriend first and hang out with her and go to the gym, go hiking, go eat, spend the night with me. What, like, my friends,
Talk
like,
to
at the
me.
end of the day, like, we're not be like, oh my God, like, I mean, they're not gonna be like hyping me up, like, hey, let's go meet some guy, like, sleep
No.
with them. Like, like I deal with grown ass women.
Exactly. Like that's not the way to get over somebody anyways.
No, it's not.
You have to be happy within yourself first.
Go ahead, keep going.
Question.
Yeah.
How will you separate, for example, if your man don't like one of your best friends and you're going to have a girls' night out, how will you balance that? Or if your girlfriends, your best friends don't like your man, how can you balance that?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is my answer. She can go next.
Yeah.
For me, if my
See,
girlfriend,
she's bossy. This is bossy Puerto Rican Tania Maria. But you know what? That's what I love about her.
Okay.
Alpha.
yeah,
And I fuck with that.
Me too, and that's how
And I
you are
respect
too.
that,
There's
yeah.
certain aspects of you. I'm like, my Dan's can try. I fucking
And I
love
love
it.
listening. I do love listening
Me
because
too.
I like to learn.
Same.
I do love to learn.
So when it
Go
comes to my girlfriend's not liking my man,
Yes.
then guess what? Get over it.
Thank you. High five.
Let me know
Okay.
what you don't like about him. Express your issues.
Right.
After that, if I choose to be with him and you're still my friend,
Respect that.
exactly.
Respect
Stop right
that.
there. Draw the line.
Yeah.
My man not liking my girlfriends, get over it. If you love me, you know who my core group is. I'm not gonna leave them for you, stop talking to them for you, unless it's like a real issue where like, hey, she said this about me, or talked about
If it's-
you,
if
or
it's
try to sleep with me, or try to ruin us.
If it's a
There's bound-
disrespectful situation.
there's levels to it.
yeah.
Okay.
If you guys just simply don't get along, like find a way to get along.
Right.
Do it for myself and be cordial in front of each other, and then that's it.
Yeah.
I have a friend that, has that same problem, and I'm just like, I'm gonna respect him in front of you because I love you. I don't want to lose my friend because of that. For what? Life is so short. Deanne, how do you feel about that?
Sure question, yeah.
Question again? Go.
The question was like, how will you balance if your man don't like your best friends or some of your girlfriends, or vice versa? If your best friends don't like your man, how
So-
can you balance that?
Okay, so let's go with my man like my girlfriend. So first, I'm going to listen. Now, I think like sometimes some of us have been through toxic situations, and we could not only be in toxic personal relationships, but we could be in toxic friendships and not be aware.
Yes.
Amen,
Okay?
sister.
So I'm going to listen. First of all, if I have a man, you're the man in the relationship. I'm going to listen. And honestly, at the end of the day, like I'm never going to be with a man who isn't intelligently or emotionally smart. So I already
Period.
know if my man sits me down and says, let's talk, I'm going to be like, okay, baby, like what's going on? What's up, daddy?
Hey, she's manipulating you not to
So,
like me anymore, or whatever.
Yeah, so I already know, like, for my man to sit me down and be like, because all my friends are amazing. Everyone, we're all good vibe. We have a good time. Everybody vibes. So if my man's like, here, sit down, babe. We're going to talk. I'm like, okay, like, I'm going to listen.
For sure.
I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to hear what he has to say. I'm going to weigh it out and balance it. And maybe I might not be aware that maybe I might have a toxic girlfriend.
Exactly. He might bring awareness to you.
Right. And I'll be like, oh, wow, okay. I didn't see that. I'm listening to you. And then I'm going to give my opinion. Okay, now this is how I feel a situation, or how can I handle this, or how can I move forward? Because at the end of the day, anyone in my life that was to sit me down and ask or tell me or direct me on, Deanne, this made me feel this way. Or Deanne, I think you could prove this way. Or my brother was like, sister, like, this is how something else could be handled. Like, I'm going to listen because every day I'm trying to grow and evolve.
Exactly.
And mind you, everyone else I can be a little stubborn.
Very stubborn. Huh, brother? She can be very
I'm
stubborn.
a little stubborn. But if everybody knows, if you love me, everybody's going to
Exactly.
be like,
Deanne, I don't care
shut
what
the
you
fuck up,
exactly.
sit the fuck down.
Exactly.
We're going to handle this. And I'll be like, if somebody was telling me that, I'd be like, okay,
I agree.
okay.
No, you are. You
Like, I'll
do
be
listen,
like, okay,
yeah.
like, and I want to listen because I want to grow and evolve. And when somebody says something, I'm like, okay, I hear it, I relate to it, and it is a result of maybe I'm making certain choices that are getting a certain result, or maybe I'm not making a choice that's getting me another negative result.
Right.
Anything in my life that I'm getting in a negative situation, I want someone to like instruct me because I obviously do not have a tool for that department or that decision
Right.
to elevate myself.
Right.
And a lot of people might have that tool. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to listen. I'm going to grow. But then likewise also, which I've also learned because of the marriage, was I cannot have anybody ever cut me off from my girlfriends.
Exactly.
That will never happen in my life.
Tell me how you feel, but don't make me do anything I don't want to do.
Like never in my life
Don't give me an
will
ultimatum.
anyone cut me off from like my best friend.
You can't give someone an ultimatum.
They're my life. My
That's it.
girlfriends are my life.
I've had a guy where I didn't like one of his cousin. So it's like a first cousin to him too. And I was with him for 3 years. And like his cousin was racist against me because I'm Puerto Rican, which everyone knows it's like Afro Latina. Like we have a lot of Black influence, but we have a lot of Latin influence as well. But for the Mexican background that he was, his cousin was very racist against me. And he would say the N-word to me and whatever else.
What?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I would tell him, but even at that point, I
What's
would
his
tell him,
IG? We can pull up tonight.
even at that point, I told him, I said, I don't like so-and-so. He treats me like this in front of you. I'm not going to make you choose, but please respect the fact that I don't want to be around him then.
Wait.
That's it.
Wait, you were dating a man that let his cousin
His
disrespect
first
you?
cousin. Oh yeah. Like they were like this.
So he was gay. I've never in my life
very, very,
dated a
very,
man
very
who
Mexican.
would ever let anyone
And I
in
loved
front of him disrespect
He's
me.
from Jalisco. His family's from Jalisco, and
Maybe he was just a gay one in the family.
Jalisco is
No,
very controlling.
for sure.
very controlling. She knows. No, they weren't.
It don't matter. Like
No, but the women come second. In that country, they do.
I was married twice to Jalisco and no more.
I'm telling you. And they're so fucking fine. Aren't they so fine?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
High cheekbones, light skin, and
Shout
light
out
eyes.
to the blue
Oh,
eyes. Ah.
See?
Thank you.
I
Thank
told
you,
you.
ladies. You guys are amazing.
I told you.
Yeah.
So like, you know, and I had to then walk away because I'm not going to give him an ultimatum. I asked you to separate us to make us hang out together. That's it. But he, you know, there's certain family events where you can't just uninvite him or uninvite me. So I had to make a decision for myself. I want someone that would never let that happen, period.
Right. Like have my back.
But you can't make somebody choose.
Correct. You're right.
You educate
Correct. So
them, you
it's
can
like-
enlighten them, and they have to choose for themselves.
You know what quote I like, you guys? There's a quote that says, "Let someone do what they want to do to see what they really want to do."
No
at the end
ultimatum
of
is
the
the best
day-
ultimatum.
But at the end of the day, like I shouldn't tell you how to act.
No.
I shouldn't.
Or how to treat me.
But I kind of get where there's certain like cultures, there's certain religion beliefs and certain things. But at the end of the day, I just feel like I've never honestly like I mean any ex could come on right now and like rebuke me. I've never flipped out on something that wasn't something that I would never do things to certain people.
Yeah, same.
Period.
Same.
I was just brought up super Latina.
Same.
I'm the woman of the house. You're
Same.
the man. You're the man. So your job is to like respect me, protect me, and like
Okay, well,
take care of the household.
In my family, we're very much Latina.
Right.
My mom worked equally as hard as my father,
Right.
which, in my opinion, because she worked a full-time job and also took care of the household,
Right.
right? Like
Oh,
he
shit.
worked
She was super mom.
exactly like he may have worked longer hours, but their hours ended the same after
Right.
her house chores were done, dinner was prepared, and cleaned up after.
Right. Yeah.
That makes sense. So
Yeah.
in my family, my dad in our country, even in Puerto Rico, everyone feels the same way. They treat each other equally.
Right.
Women actually in our country, by like a milestone, run the house.
Oh,
We make all the decisions.
100%.
We don't listen to what the man says.
I'm like, excuse me, I'm gonna call your dad. You're acting up, little motherfucker.
Right, like
wait till
so,
daddy get home.
Unlike some Mexican culture, not all, but some Mexican culture that I've experienced. I'm raised in the West Coast, born and raised out here,
Yeah.
and all the men I've dated are Latin Mexican men. It's the opposite, no matter what. The men are ruling first, women are second. In my country, it's like almost equal. If not, the women are on top.
Right. Because they're the moms.
Doesn't mean that the men are not cheaters in my country, though. Fucking Latin lovers.
But I I feel like men, and I'm just going by like, you know, personal experience. I'm going by work experience, other work experience, and other work experience is men are going to want to be have sexual needs that has nothing to do with not being in love with you.
Absolutely. I believe that it's truly
Nothing.
physical.
Like they don't want
I-
to lose their family.
Exactly.
They don't want to lose their house.
I believe it's truly
But
physical.
they're in Vegas.
Have
With a
a
girl
fun.
with a suck his dick. Suck a dick. I don't give a fuck.
That's it. My
Cool.
thing is, if you exchange Instagrams, phone numbers, names, hold hands, or kiss in the mouth, I'm done. Do the extras, but don't do those 5 things.
No, that's true.
Period. Period. I'm done right there because I am also 35 years old.
Even
so
at work, even at work when I was shooting, I did not kiss guys. There was only one guy. There's only one guy I kissed in the lips. But that because we had a connection. But other than that, like every scene,
I know who
most
that
of-
is too.
Most of
'Cause I
the
was a-
scene, yeah, I used to call him like my porn husband.
And I was, by the way, so you guys know, like I was definitely a prude growing up. When I met her, I was like, what?
No, yeah,
What do you
she was
do?
like,
What's
you do
going on?
porn? When
I'm
I
like,
met her, she
you
only
do
had
sexual
like
positions like this.
You had
Like,
2
what are you talking about?
relationships or 3 when I met you.
No, I had 4 solid ones, but like, you know, I mean, we're talking about some 14 years old all the way to 26.
When I met her, it was so crazy. We had an instant connection
for sure. Taurus and Capricorn, we're like this.
Totally. But it was so interesting because her life was so opposite. She was so naive, so innocent, and she only had a few relationships. And I was like, wow. And like, same thing with her. Like, at some point, all of us were like, okay, like, we don't judge you. Do you? Like, have a good time. Like,
exactly.
we love you for who you are. Like, I love you because you treat me good. Like, I can't fix her decisions or her choices she makes. All I can do is say, hey, I don't agree, but guess what? I'm going to walk right by your side because I'm a fucking soldier. No matter what decision you make, I'm still going to be, whether it's a right or wrong, I'm still going to be by your side.
That's why we're still friends. When I met her, I had a friend who I was with I was friends with since I was 18 years old. She knows who she is. And I couldn't let go of a certain toxic Mexican that I love so much. And she chose to walk away from me because she couldn't watch it anymore, which I respected.
Right.
But I also felt like, damn, like, I wasn't being physically abused. I was being verbally abused, but not physically abused. Like, you could have just stuck around a little bit longer. I was in therapy. I was coming out of it.
You were.
And
you were working though.
I was.
You were taking the steps toward,
I definitely was. And she just couldn't, she couldn't control it, couldn't judge it. I was like, okay, fine, walk away. And I've never talked to her again.
Yeah. And I'm learning that as a friend as well. I think like one of my biggest blessings today is I'm learning. Correct. So one thing I'm very passionate about. Like, and I'm telling you, since 5 years old, because at 5 years old, I saw my dad grab her by her hair and drag her across the fucking house. I'm 5 years old. I'm trying to fight my dad like a man. Like, you got me fucked up. Don't fucking touch my mom.
Abel.
So today, the age I'm at, I will still fight a man real quick and real fast.
Same.
Because don't fucking touch anyone I love, because it's been ingrained in me since I was 5 years old.
Same.
You know, like, some people, like, they don't like to fight. I'm fine with that. Some people I have a lot of friends that they're like, I'm never going to jump in. I'm like, okay.
Shit.
Like, Tanya's definitely not one of them. But I
3
do have
high
some
schools later.
I have some girlfriends that I get, like, everyone's going to play a certain role. And I can't judge one of my other girlfriends, like, I won't jump in because I'm like, I know who you are. Like, you're
passive. Yeah.
You're passive. You want to hug trees every day. I love to hug trees. But
me too. But I'm also
going to get a knife and cut the tree down.
Me too. We're also getting a butcher and chopping it down too.
I'm not trying to judge if somebody could jump in or jump not in. But at the end of the day, like, with the relationship part, is like, I feel a certain type of way where with my girlfriends, like, anything that has to do with violence, I'm going to go back into that 5-year-old little girl who couldn't speak up.
For sure.
Who couldn't fight my dad, who couldn't protect my mom. So today, like, my first instinct is I'm gonna go back into that role.
Same.
Real quick, like, boom, what can I do? What's gonna happen? Because I'm not 5 anymore.
Right. And for me, my trauma happened at 7, which I won't talk about because it's for a whole other show.
Okay.
But at 7 years old, so it's kind of similar mentality where we were still, our defenses weren't all the way up yet. We were trying our best.
Yeah.
But nowadays we're adults. We know how to sense it out, to protect ourselves, protect others, and go that extra mile when we need to.
Right. So that's why I feel like when I have certain friendships now, anything that's physical, like anything emotional, I'm like, I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna take it up. It's like being ass raped. I'm like, I'm gonna suck it up. Because I love and protect everyone around me. Like, I'm like, that's why they call me Mama D. I'm so protective of anyone I love.
But I feel like when we go out, because we're both alpha, lately I've been seeing that your guard's more down when you're with me. Like, I feel like now you're at the couch and you're like, you observe, but you're not so like defensive. Like, I see you observing everybody when we go out with other friends.
Yeah.
When just her and I. Yeah, when just her and I, because she knows that I'm protective and she knows that I'm aware. She knows that I'm having my back to the wall as well and looking at everybody in the room. Like, I feel like you can relax a little bit. I've noticed that lately. I'm really happy to see that.
Definitely with you, because I know you are super protective. You're super aware. And at the end of the day, I feel like if I'm with my daughter and her friends or certain girlfriends, they're not watching things, they're not looking for things. But with you, I just know she don't have to be looking. If shit pops off, I know in 2.5 seconds she's gonna be right there. So I know, like, I'm gonna be safe no matter what. Because two of us together, we're gonna fuck somebody up.
Sunday was a perfect example, you guys. We went out to 4 different places, from brunch to a barbecue
It was
to
Saturday.
a strip
Wait,
club.
Was it Friday to Sunday or
It was
Saturday?
Sunday.
Saturday to Sunday though.
Yeah, but I know, but Sunday in one day, 4 spots. So we were both drinking equally.
Let's add that it started Saturday night.
It did. And for me, Friday night because I had to work. But anyways,
Yeah, so we had a whole weekend of drinking, partying,
for sure.
drinking,
But,
partying, drinking, and partying.
Sunday was a good example of
Yeah.
how we went to 4 different places. We had drinks a lot, and still I had I felt you relaxed. I felt you like being able to just chill, like enjoy yourself.
And
more.
I don't ever, I will never, you'll never find, probably other than you, you'll never find one girl that can say they've ever seen me wasted.
No.
Or passed out.
No.
Because I'm going to make sure I drink less than everybody else. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Yes.
But we were with her, but also too, we were with one of her, with one of our guy friends, who he's very protective, that if I'm dating somebody, yeah, they probably don't like when I get wasted. Because I feel like if I'm dating you, I already know you're protecting me. If I'm dating like any of my exes, like I know for a fact, so I'm gonna get wasted. Like I can just let go and be me, which probably won't be a good thing. So I might be a little feisty with them. But at the end of the day, if I'm ever not with a guy who I know, like I know this motherfucker has my back, which we were with one of our guy friends. So I was like, but she was there. So
Yeah,
like, I didn't know
was
that
observant.
person, but I know like he had her back and she had my back. So at the end of the day, I was just like,
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was
like,
nice
I-
to see you like that.
it was a nice time. Sometimes I tell my daughter, like, I need like an adult night out. And she's like, what does that mean?
do.
I'm like, adult night means I can just get fucked up.
Yeah, and not worry about anything.
Because I can't get fucked up around my daughter. Like,
No.
I've never been fucked up around my daughter, ever.
No, drunk maybe, but not fucked
Drunk,
up.
like,
Not wasted.
fucked up.
No.
So that's why that night, like, we're day 2. We had a good time. And I was getting lit. We had a great time.
Oh, so fun
we
with
did.
you.
And it was actually fun. There was no drama.
Deanne, you're one of the friends that I can say that I can bring with you. I can bring you with me anywhere, no matter what. I won't tell people who's coming with me because they'll start probably Google you and get all fanatic about you,
Yeah,
but I'll
yeah.
just show up with you and it's a fun time out with you.
Always. From the moment we wake up to
Oh my
lunch,
gosh. And she's
to
such a morning
nighttime,
person, you guys. Like she likes to talk in
I'm
the
like,
morning. She's
good
like,
morning,
good morning. And I'm like,
today's the best day ever.
Like, I'm-
hug you, love you, kiss you. And she's always like, but you know what? She'll be like this. Come on.
yeah, because she makes me feel so happy. Like, how could you not wake up to her and be happy? Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Even though I want to be like, what was that? And he's like, I need like fucking 10 minutes so I can yell at everybody on the phone or yell at myself in
No,
my
and
head.
sometimes I'll see she kind of like go groggy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you 30 minutes. Go back to bed. I'm gonna go outside. She's like, okay. And then she'll take a little nappy. She'll come back. I'll be like, are you awake now?
And just so everyone here knows, once again, she's a Taurus.
Yeah.
And I'm a goat with the horn. So like we're like a ram goat. It's weird.
Yes.
And you're a Taurus. You have also bull horns.
Yeah.
So we're at all the scales of like, well, no, not the scales, the categories.
Earth signs.
Love,
The earth signs.
No, but love, friendship, how we view life and ourselves, we match 10, 10, 10, 10
Yes.
out of all the cardinal signs.
Because we're earth signs, so like I'm a bull. I'm actually very slow to anger. Slow to anger. But like the bull, like you could poke it, right? Poke it and the bull's like
Yeah.
you're poking it and the bull's like,
I see you over there.
motherfuckers, calm the fuck down. But imagine getting the little red flag. Oh yeah. I have quite a few red flags. I'm gonna attack like a fucking like that, like the big fucking bull, like
Yep.
that, and I'm not gonna stop. Like, and it's gonna take like calming me down. Like I'm learning, like I have to calm down a lot. Like
Yep.
I'm either like 1000% or nothing. So it's really like
You're an extremist
the
like me.
balance. Yeah,
We are
And the
both
goat- and the
extremists.
Same thing.
Well, because we're like, oh,
And
so
you guys
we're
have
goat
horns
with,
too.
wait, but also we have a
Rams.
fishtail.
No goats.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
Capricorn's
a
goat.
ram goat.
Okay.
With the fishtail.
Okay.
It's very interesting. I have no idea what that mermaid tail does, but I think it's something to do with symbolizing water.
Oh, it's a half man, half sea creature.
It's not man.
Half animal, half
Capricorns are-
seawater.
Yeah.
Capricorn's goat.
Capricorn's
It's
a goat, but it has that tail, that fish tail. It's so weird.
So goats that like
goats go up
have horns too.
Yeah, no, the rams. So they go up the mountain, slow. We'll get there. Like my goals. This represents me.
Right.
We're gonna get there. Maybe my career didn't start out 20 years ago when I wanted to, but guess what? We're gonna get there. We go up that straight
Yes, I
mountain,
can. Yes,
slowly
I
and
can.
surely.
Yes, I can.
Make
Yes,
it
I can.
always,
Yes,
and we
I
do
can.
everything along the way.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I think today was good. That was good.
I think yes, definitely. What time is it? Where we at?
You're about to hit. You hit 40 years right now.
Okay, great.
Some
Perfect.
people are asking,
Go
or
ahead.
a lot of people are asking,
Okay.
what happened to your page? page.
Okay,
And
so
what's your new
everybody
page?
knows. If you do not know, obviously, if you're asking, you do not know. Instagram came out with some new terms and condition, which they released in November, warning everyone that December 20th, they are basically deleting anybody who's a sex worker. So whether you're a porn star, OnlyFans girl, escort, whatever it is you're doing, has anything to do with sex working or certain things, or you're getting deleted. So a lot of us adult entertainers, I am an ex-porn star. A lot of us got, but 50% of us got deleted. I didn't get deleted December 20th. I got deleted December 21st. So my page is gone.
For now.
Yeah. So
It's temporary.
I have a new page. If you go to Unleash Your Sexy, I'm trying, which is my Instagram page for my motivational stuff which you're watching, but you can easily go there and follow it. I have a whole new following and all that stuff. If you have my Twitter,
There's also Kiara Mia for you.
That's it. Yeah. So my Kiara Mia page, it's over there. And then I have my Kiara Mia Twitter, which is the update for all my stuff.
Her page,
You can catch
it's
me
going to
there.
come right back. Just 1 second. Give it a second.
So it's been really nice. It's being Kiara.
It is, but it's actually
Yeah.
under review. We all know
Yeah.
it's going to come back. Her page
Definitely.
is,
Yeah, it's under review.
her page is very clean. Like she's been
And I had
changing
a
her
blue
ways.
check,
So
and my page was clean. So they're about to review it. I'm gonna get cleared. I'm gonna get my page back, you guys. But I'm actually enjoying not being Kiara Mia for a moment in my life.
it's a lot of pressure.
Like literally, like my Unleash Your Sexy page. Like I'm posting photos with clothes on and getting literally the same amount of comments and engagement.
Exactly.
That I'm like,
Because you're beautiful.
Holy shit,
Everyone
this is
sees your
crazy.
soul. Everyone knows it's not just naked Deanne or Kiara, sorry.
Yeah.
It's Deanne Munoz.
I hate people call me Kiara. If you're my friend, stop fucking calling me Kiara.
I don't.
No, you never do. Nobody
No,
does.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't. I never have.
Yeah.
I used to get weird when people would say it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know if she likes it or not. But
Yo,
I
Kiara,
wouldn't correct her.
Oh, Deanne.
Yeah. It's people see your soul. People know who you are that follow you from your. You always had a second page displaying your real life. That other life is a different life. That's it.
Yeah, they're all just segments. You just compartmentalize them. So my page, you could go to the Kiara Mia #4 letter U. Unless you could go here to my motivational page, Unleash Your Sexy.
Unleash
with
your
a X,
sexy.
Unleash Your Sexy.
It's a woman empowerment.
Yeah, it's a woman
Point of view.
empowerment page. It's all about motivation. My clothes are on. There's no links to my OnlyFans or any of that stuff, but I do
And
promote-
seminars will be back. I want her to bring her
Yes.
seminars back, and she will be doing it now that
can't wait.
Friday, tomorrow,
Yes.
LA is back open. Woo woo. So who knows what she might have.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday? Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Friday, I'm like 2 more days. I'm counting down the days. I'm so excited for LA to be back.
No, me too. I'm like, oh my God, I want to go eat at Javier's.
Oh, please, please. We're going to be in line. I'll be there at 4:30 when they open. I'll be like, excuse me, no.
Let me in.
Yeah.
Let me in. Let me
Like,
in.
we waited long enough. So we'll see. You know, I think that you'll be bringing back seminars.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have, and you know what? I feel like everything's perfectly orchestrated because the seminar that I was trying to make right now with this third eye opening, this awakening that I have of where I want to go to take women, like it's gonna go deeper. Like I'm gonna take women on a deeper level that. Like we're here in a different consciousness.
Exactly.
We're here to be the feminine energy, healers, lovers, mothers,
goddess.
empower. And it's going to go on a different level than it would have gone if I would have had my seminar last year before COVID hit.
Absolutely.
So right now, like I'm about to do my Reiki, like get my master level of Reiki, like some stuff that I would have never thought of before. Because I'm on this whole different level of healing and love and light.
And we're here with you, and we're excited to see it.
And I know all of my friends, like we're all elevating at the same fucking level.
Exactly.
So, and yeah, man, I know you have some big projects coming up, which we can't discuss yet, but
No.
But we're talking about like organic. Like we're all in a whole different consciousness right
I
now.
needed the seat. I know COVID brought, a lot of heartache and, distress to people, but also brought, because, I'm one to speak, like my uncle just passed away from COVID, and my brother and his wife just had it, and she's pregnant at 6 months. Like, it's not like, that I don't advocate or am I happy that it happened at all.
Right.
But I do know that certain elements, I've never been closer to my family than I have been now.
Right. Yes, it's
If it
true.
wasn't for COVID, I would have never had my father in the household that we're living in.
Right.
We won't get into that. We talked about last time, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying that there's always like bright lights of
Always.
every like destruction and circumstance that happens,
Yes,
that calamities,
and-
period.
It's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly.
And for 2021, we really are in a point of enlightenment where we ain't here to have pity parties.
No.
We ain't here to be crybabies. We ain't here to whine. We're not even here to bring each other down. It's really about elevating each other. It's about how can I inspire you?
How could we make
And
the most of our
how
time
can I
here on
learn?
Earth?
Right. So we had an
Yeah.
incident that happened, and ain't nobody gonna be over here crying. Like, are you gonna even hear me crying about no motherfucking shit?
What happened?
No, I'm talking about the incident with COVID.
Oh,
So people can
well,
either be like, I'm a victim. Oh my God, this happened. Like,
Right.
I can't handle victims. Oh my God, do not be a victim.
We don't
do not
have
be
time
a
for
pity
it.
party.
Life is short.
Yeah, like, hey, this is what happened.
let's deal
How
with
the
it
fuck
and
are we
move
gonna
forward.
fix this? How are we gonna move forward? How can I become stronger? What can I create out of this?
Yeah.
Because that's what life is all about. It's about your mindset. Because I have some pretty bad things that happen or heartbreaking things, but I'm always like, what can I learn from this incident? What can I do? Like, how can I up level the next time? Because every day is like, I'm trying to be greater, brighter, and lighter and more inspiring every single moment of my life.
Same, sis.
I have zero time for anything dark.
Yep, we don't. Period.
Okay.
And on that note,
Yes.
On one last note, just to get the people watching into it, just answer not one
Okay,
question,
go.
but
Keep going.
comment.
If there's more questions,
comment
keep
on-
going.
There's not really. It's actually your thing is like a huge religious fight right now. There's like 200 comments, people going back at each other.
what
I
happened?
love it.
Oh, they're just having a religious battle.
Okay,
But-
good.
Oh,
but
I love this.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
know.
There was one good comment, not a good comment, but just something to talk about.
Okay.
Leo V said earlier, what did he say? He said that women these days want more. I guess well, I can't find the comment. Oh, there you go. So, well, basically, women these days like he was trying to say more of a submissive man than a dominant man.
Obviously, it's a
Wait,
women's
wait,
world
wait, wait.
lately.
For
We
me,
have, we have a
that-
female
wait.
vice president.
Wait,
so
hold on.
obviously-
My response is, psst. What the fuck? Like, I need my man to dominate me, to own me, to like, I
This
need
is
an
where we're
alpha
different.
male. I need an alpha male.
This is where we're different.
I can't have no beta motherfucker that like, I'm like, sit. And he's like, sit. No, don't get me wrong.
No,
Like, I
no.
believe there's going to be like a moment of like, okay, you're going to listen to me. We can listen to each other. But at the end of the day, like, I need a man who like, I'm going to feel like I'm the woman. I want you to be the man. You're the man of the household. You're the man of our relationship. It's not saying who's in control though. It's not about who's in control. Because I could be in control. But the fact that I'm like, baby, you have control. Like, what do you have to say?
Oh, okay.
And he might be like, Deanne, sit the fuck down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna already trust that you're that intellectually smart, that he's telling me it's down for a reason. I'll be like, okay, yes, daddy.
Submission
Hold on,
can
wait,
be submission can be like in a cloak of darkness. I mean, what's it called? A cloak of invisibleness. Like it doesn't necessarily mean just because you're submissive that you're weak. Understand? Like
Yeah, exactly.
it is
I
not
didn't
mean
say
that because
weak.
I like a guy that lets
didn't
me
say weak.
be vocal,
Yeah.
more loud than him, blah 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 blah, and but also he
Oh,
also knows
the
when.
comment said that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When, he also knows when to be like, hey, to speak up. I can't have anyone louder than me, anyone more vocal or more excited than me. I can't have it. I need you to be more calm. I need you to be my opposite, but still strong, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You're still strong,
What
but
was the
more
comment
silent.
again, mijo?
Women nowadays like a more
Brother,
submissive man.
brother,
That was what he just said.
Sorry.
what was the comment again? He said
Oh,
women want a guy that's submissive.
Let me go up to the actual comment. Hold on.
Women
Sure,
nowadays
find
want
it.
more of a submissive man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
I mean, like I said, submissive becomes in different cloaks of like, of
Maybe
clothing,
like the distinction of submissive as opposed to like a listening or somebody who's like going to listen to me better.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, ready? So Leo V said in exact quotes, in this generation, seems women want more of a beta man than an alpha.
Oh, that's
Times
not
are
true.
changing.
Okay, so maybe that is for you.
it's not true. No, I don't feel that way.
So you
Beta, I don't want a normal fucking
Thanks, Leo V.
no voice, no strong
Right,
opinionated
okay,
man. No,
exactly.
no. But I don't want a man that's going to overpower me either.
But I think that's different. So somebody that's narcissist controlling isn't a dom. A dominant man, he knows you are my submissive.
Right.
Like you are the feminine energy. I'm going to protect you.
Right.
And I'm going to make sure every decision I make is to empower you to trust me that I got everything handled.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, me being feminine, I trust you so much that I'm going to be submissive.
Correct.
I'll be beta because I already know you're so intellectually and emotionally intelligent to be that dominant that you can take care of me. You can take
Right.
care of my friends. You can take care of the finance. Whatever's going on in our life, Like, you got me. Now, what happens nowadays is we have a lot of fuck boys
Oh, dude.
that fuck boys are beta. A man that cannot be respectful to his woman, a man that cannot take care of his woman.
Honor his woman.
Exactly. That is
Be
beta.
straight up with his woman.
Because that's when a woman has to out alpha him.
Yeah, like call you out on your
just
shit.
like, "Fuck
I
you,
know this,
blah,
I know
blah,
that. You did this,
blah,
when
blah,
this
blah."
when you did it. Like,
Correct.
we need a man that's gonna be an actual man. Hey babe, I fucked up. Hey babe, I'm gonna call you out on your shit. That's it.
Yeah. But also, honestly, at the end of the day, I can't date somebody who's passive
Of course.
or beta. I just can't.
For sure.
Like, I just can't. Like, I need somebody who's intelligent emotionally.
Absolutely.
Who is very protective, who is I want a man of the house. Like, I'm like, all my relationships, every man I've ever dated, which is only a few, I would say relationships. Every few relationships I've had, every man was super dominant, super masculine, and not in the sense of controlling me, because at the end of the day, any man that's ever been with me, like, I'm like, oh yes, daddy, yes, daddy. Like, I'll cook, I'll clean, like, I'll handle things. Like, I'm gonna always let my man be the fucking man.
For sure.
I will never in public.
You will never demasculate
Yeah,
him.
like,
Abel, what do you think?
who's my man?
We're good? We're good, right? They're are they good in the comments, or are they going crazy, or they're still okay? Reckless. Okay. Well, I think we did good
But,
today.
I mean, that's honestly just how I felt. At the end of the day is like, I think my thing is, I think I'm gonna do a workshop for young girls to learn not to be submissive, but to learn what femininity means. Femininity is strength. Femininity is, I met a counterpart who I trust, who is masculine, and I trust in his opinions of certain things. And at the end of the day, correct, I get it. Like, there's men who are beta who will never be alpha. Find yourself an alpha woman. I'm alpha as fuck. I'll alpha.
It's nice to have opposites
Yeah.
too.
So, like, I'm gonna out alpha probably everyone I ever date. And the few people I end up with is because they're more alpha than me. And guess what? I love it. I want to be feminine. I want to be like, yes, daddy. Oh, I love, like, ooh,
Do you know what
like,
I want right now?
what? What'd you say? What'd you say, brother? I want you. She's hungry. Okay, so we're gonna end this. We're gonna go eat. Thank you
Good
guys.
conversation makes me hungry as
Yes.
hell.
So thank you.
Thank you
This
for having
was
us.
season 5, episode 1.
Starting off
Stay-
real strong, baby.
Yeah, so stay tuned for next week. Next
Yes.
Wednesday, we're going live again. Thank you, Tanya Maria, for
Thank
taking
you for
time
having me.
out of your schedule and for showing up for me and
I will
being an
always show up for
amazing
you.
fucking friend to me, because I love you and your vibe
I
and
love you.
everything. And right now, we're on our own vibe right now, where we're like
on our own
attracted
shit.
to each other on a whole different level than we ever have been.
I agree with that.
'Cause we're
Stronger
both
and better.
in a different mentality
For
right
sure.
now, where we're like elevated this year to like,
This is
Level
not
up.
pre-recorded.
Level up, baby.
yes. And
Sam
thank
Lopez.
you to my assistant. Thank you to my brother.
you,
Thank you to
honey.
everybody in the
Thank you,
background.
Abel.
That everyone that showed up today and for their gifts and adding to the team, because we're a team. There's no I in team. We a team. We all coming up together. We all elevating. We love you guys. We'll see you next Wednesday.